All right, back for another one. I'm gonna explore header files. In my roguelike game, I need to go ahead and break stuff out into other files. It's getting big enough to be unwieldy, so it's time. What is this? So I've got main here where I usually do some kind of learning. Now I was testing the monsters. What I was doing is I created an array of monsters, and then I wanted to see how to default them to 0, but I can't remember exactly what I was doing on that. I think I decided I didn't need it or something. Whatever it was. Oh man, so anyway. Ugh. Okay, so let's see, what do I know about header files? Well, we didn't use them in C sharp, that's for sure. I don't remember a whole lot about them in my hobby days of C. Ugh, like 30 or 40 years ago. 30 years ago? I don't know. Okay, so if I have a header file, is it supposed to be just the prototypes of functions, or does it actually have all the code in it? So could I make a new one? Oh man. Let's save this as um, what, monster.h. Let's do that. And then what do I do? Um, let's bring all this in there. So let's say I have this here. I can go ahead and take that out because I'm probably going to redo it anyway. So I have that. So if all I did was that and just have the class, and then I want to use it here, and blah, blah, blah. This is, okay. That. So at this point, we have a dependency on monsters that's not in there. I don't think. Let me see up here. Nowhere is there a monsters array or class or anything. Oh, well. So if I do that should fail. Okay, undeclared. So now if I do monster H up here, oh. Now I remember in C we were supposed to put, like, if it was a user type, we would put it in parentheses or quotes, and then the built-in ones were in angle brackets. I'm not sure if that is, if you're supposed to do that or not. H. But I remember that from C a long time ago. So if I do that, does that work now? No. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah for each takes a rate. Where's that at? 136. Monsters I. So that would be this here. Oh, we got monsters 10 here. Oh, it was never created. So we have an array of monsters, but I'm thinking they were never created. So, see, this was left over from when I had a struct. So monsters I'm thinking I need to create this now. Equals, let's see, do we want, we're gonna need new, right? Because we want it on the heap. If we got it on this, well, it doesn't matter for this because um, the process is going to end after this anyway. So, blah, blah, blah. Create a monster for I and then set the health. Um, blah, blah. There's no constructor here. Let's see that. Health cannot access private member declaration. Where's that at? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, these are all private, aren't they? They are private. All right, we're going to cheat and make it public. Normally, you should have accessors and getters. But we're going to cheat real quick so we can see what's going on in the name of science. All right, come on. Oh, I'm already there. What am I doing? Okay. There. And then we'll run that. And we get all zeros. Just like we wanted. Okay, so we did that. Now if we have, let's say a game class. Oh, well, sorry. I get up at like 3. Well, I think it was 2:30 actually. So let's do game.age. And we'll say we have, let's say we have a game, which probably the roguelike will probably end up wrapped in a game class. It's a little bit more convenient to throw your, your globals and stuff into that. Okay, game, and then always forget that. So let's say in here, is where we have these. So take that out. Put that in game. And let's say let's go and do this. Whoops. So we include monster.h and that. And what do we want here? Let's just go ahead and, oh man, I just lost it. Shoot. That. Wish I could go back on. Man, I hit Control C instead of Control V, and I lost my monster loop, for loop. That's all right. It's not hard to write a for loop. So in here, we want to do monster game. then create our game object. Let's see. Guess we could do an auto, huh? Woohoo. Auto game equals. We'll do that. And then let's do this. We need a reason to have monster in here. So let's do let's say boss monster equals game dot get boss. We'll say that. All right, let's do that. Now, what I want is a collision, so we're defined twice. So inside here we have monster, and then inside main we have monster. That's what I want on that. Inside here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I don't need that anymore. There. But what I am going to do is have a constructor here. And then, let's see, health. Oh, shoot, we might as well put random in here, huh? No, let's not do that. Let's just do let's just do -1. We like -1s. We got type. Alright, let's do that. And then in game, we want to have let's see here. Monsters. I should be using like a standard array to wrap this. Probably should. Auto. So what would this be? STD. Well, now I gotta have that one. Array, is that it? Kind of just guessing here. Oh. I don't need auto if I do that, huh? I don't even know how to do that. I don't feel like getting online. All right. I'm gonna go to Walmart. Oh. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Let's go with auto monsters 10 like that. Then Specialized monsters. Do I need to do this? If I have an auto? There. Then I'm gonna make that no, that should be private. Let's move that up. What do I need? Do I need a monster reference? No. Let's do this. What would we do? Monster array? No, we need the boss monster. What was that? What was that function name? Get boss monster. There we go. Let me see that. Copy that. Over here. That'd be what? Monster. Where's my V? Boss monster there. Turn. Monsters. And I would say 0 there. What was it called? Type? Yeah. Type. Boss. Okay, we got that. Monster here. We need to change that. Be more consistent. Whoa. Come on. Really? Alright, so we got that. Blah, blah. And then we got this. We got our game. We got our boss. Boss and health. Where's my home key? Okay, so this should be redefined, I think, because we have monster, game and monster, and then when we bring monster in, we have this, and then game brings in monster 2. Type undeclared identifier 9 and monster H. M type. Oh, good catch, compiler. Woo. Yay. Oh, a non-static data member cannot have a type that contains auto game H number 5. Where are you? Oh, I'm in monster game H. Oh, okay. A non-static data member cannot have a auto. Oh, that's right, because I haven't initialized it. Duh. So now, game number 11 here. Oh. There's a monster type redefinition in monster H1. Boy, C++ error messages are not really that good, I don't think. Okay. So the only thing I'm thinking here is that auto is actually, this isn't an index, so I can't use it like this. That's what I'm thinking here. Because auto I of monsters, I'm thinking that this I is a monster. And so this doesn't even make sense. So what I would do is just say I equals monster, and then try that. This is apparently not working. Type monster pointer. Um, is that what it is? Do I just need to do, whoops, that? You can't dereference monster. Okay, well, why don't I make this a reference then? And do that. Apparently can't do that either. Monster pointer, there's no acceptable conversion. Okay, well, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. So we're just going to do it the old way. Still get the same error. So this is an array of monsters. And now I'm looping through that. Monsters I equals new monster here. Oh, this is supposed to be monster pointers. Oh, where's my enter button? Oh, that's right. I need a. I need this. Oh, no, I don't. I don't need that. Should be able to use this, right? Missile class strike here. Okay. Oh, wait. Put that back in there. Guess we gotta use arrow syntax. Is that it? Oh, come on. Monster to monster. Where's that at? Game age 26. Monster 0. Okay, so these are pointers to monsters. So now I can use what? Monster reference. Can I convert from monster pointer to monster reference? Okie dokie then. Then we'll do a monster pointer. I don't mind doing a monster pointer. Okay, finally what I wanted to see. Okay, so in monster age, monster class redefinition, because main is bringing it in and game is bringing it in. So we need to game main. Really, I mean, where are we doing this at? Down here. So we do have a reference to it here. Oh, no, we don't. We don't even have a reference here, so we don't even need it. So that would be the problem there. But let's say we did. I mean, for now, we can get it to compile. Just taking that out since we don't even need it anyway. And that should work there. It must have class up. Where's that at? Oh, in main 138. Where's that? 138. Oh, that's right. Because this is auto. I used auto here, and this is a monster pointer to a class. So type boss, health 99. Okay, so that works. So, and now let's do this. So we do that, and then we create another monster. Monster M equals monster there. Actually, let's just do this. Copy that. Now we should get a compile error for the monster, I think, but because game is in here, doesn't the include just drop all that wherever you declared it? So shouldn't that mean that it is declared in my mind's logic? That sounds logical. No, this says health too. What did I do here? Monster M equals monster. Alright, what did I do here? Oh, I used boss. Oops, it's supposed to be M. But I didn't make that a pointer. That's gonna be. Well, no, I don't need a pointer on that. That should be M. Okay. Monster does not have an overload member upper there. Okay. Because we are not using a pointer. So, I was correct in that. It was dropped in the other file. So I don't have to redo it here to use it because Game H already has it. There we go. So I think the whole pragma once, I think it's if you don't know maybe that something's already been declared somewhere else. As a solo developer working on your own stuff, I think you would know which files are going to use what and what's already included in what. So you probably don't need that guard condition. But I guess if you're throwing other libraries in or something, like maybe someone can comment with a situation where that happens, where you would include like monster here when it's already in game H. Is there maybe a situation where you don't know, you can't see the code in game H, so you don't know, but you know that you're going to be using a monster? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason it's there, but I don't have enough experience in C++ or professional C to come to the conclusion of that. But, okay, that's cool. That's header files. Woohoo. But the big one I really wanted to know was whether I had to have prototypes in the H file or if I could put actual code. So the way I understand it, .h is really kind of like just a library code that you want to put in here and use. Yay. All right, that's it for that one, guys. If you like this kind of stuff, please hit the like button and share it. Subscribe, please. And yeah, this is fun stuff. I love it. And I will see you on the next one. You guys have a good day.